It's week 88. We're continuing the discussion of Cham Kiu form, and in particular the third section. We've already looked at the potential application of the Dai Bong when it's done on the left side. Now we're going to look at the possibility of why we have it on the right side. In this case, it's one of those rare ideas where you probably won't need this very often, but it's there to train you just in case you make the mistake, which I'm going to direct your attention to, which is I'm in front of my opponent, but I'm silly enough to have my hands down. I should have my hands up in a fence or a guard or whatever. I should have my hands somewhere where they're more functional, but instead I've left them down low. And he suddenly launches an attack at my mid to lower body. In that case, anything else I want to do, like a Bong Sau or a Tsun Sau or any of those other upper level techniques, not going to work. This is coming in too quick, too low. I can't get there in time. But the one part of my body that can get there in time is my elbow. Now, if we freeze frame, look at the position of my feet. I am using the right arm for the Dai Bong, for the low Bong Sau, but I've got my left foot in front. Exactly what happens in the form when I'm playing that action. So, like I said, hopefully you don't need to do that in many situations because you shouldn't have your hands down. But it's kind of a similar idea that we've already practiced when we did the Bong section. If my arms are down and the punch is coming high, this is the fastest hand I've got. Nothing else like Pak Sau or Jam Sau or anything else will get there in time. Now, while it pops into my mind, I didn't discuss last time another very obvious thing about this, and that is we're trying to time the step with the elbows. Remember in the second section I described Bong and how we're trying to get the ground energy into the arm to train that forward power so that even when I have to do it backwards, which is the normal application, I'm still connecting to the ground and the hip. It's the same here. I want to not do 1, 2, 3 because I'm losing the connection. When I do it after the kick, I snap the elbow at the same moment as the hip arrives. I drop, relax, representing hands down, and then bring it again, around again. Drop, hands down, bring it around again. Always getting the timing at exactly the same moment so that when I use the technique, I'll be always putting my hip and my core into the technique. All right, the kick we don't need to discuss because the kick is exactly the same kick as you did in the second section minus the Lan Sau. So we've already discussed that. I think we'll stop there and then next week we'll continue on with the rest of this section of the form. There's a few things yet to come, so make sure you come back next week to see what's coming next. Bye.